The city's neon lights shimmered off the puddles dotting the rain-slicked streets below. Atop a skyscraper, 4 pairs of eyes glinted in the darkness. The Ninja Turtles were on patrol. "Another night, another dollar," Michelangelo quipped, striking a pose that was almost immediately ruined by a passing pigeon. "I love being a ninja. Focus, Mikey," Leonardo commanded, his katanas gleaming softly in the moonlight. "We've had reports of increased activity from the Purple Dragons and the Rat King's gang down in the sewers. We need to be ready for anything." A sudden crash echoed through the alley. The turtles tensed, readying for action. From the shadows, 4 menacing figures emerged, each adorned with the symbol of a snake's head emblazoned on their leather jackets. They were the Purple Dragon's notorious street thugs, who made the city's underbelly their own personal playground. "Looks like trouble has found us," Raphael growled, his sais spinning in his hands. "You guys sure you don't want to go get some pizza? 'Cause this looks like it's going to be one of those nights." Donatello shook his head, already pulling out his bio staff. "No time, Raph. I can't shake this feeling that something big is about to go down." As if on cue, the air crackled with electricity. The turtles turned to see one of the Purple Dragons raise his hand, revealing a small remote control. With a press of a button, a hidden speaker crackled to life. "Attention citizens," boomed the distorted voice. "This is Big Mama Snake. You are about to witness the birth of a new era of crime." Big Mama Snake. Even the name sent shivers down the turtles' spines. Rumor had it she was a former associate of the Rat King, but no one knew the full story. What they did know was that she was wanted for a string of daring robberies across the city. "So it's just a robbery, right?" Michelangelo asked nervously. "We can do this." No sweat. But as the thugs moved into position, readying catapults and nets, it became clear this would not be any ordinary heist. As the turtles prepared for action, the thugs launched their first attack. Catapults whirred, sending large steel nets soaring through the air. One by one, they landed on the unsuspecting citizens below, immobilizing them in an instant. "Go get 'em, boys!" Big Mama Snake's voice crackled over the speakers, dripping with malicious glee. "Let's show these fools who's boss." Donatello acted fast, extending his bio staff with a flick of a switch and deflecting the nets away from the crowd. "Don't worry, guys," he called over the din. "I got this." Raphael charged forward, his sais leaving glowing trails in the air as he took out several thugs in a flurry of motion. "Bring it on, snakeheads," he roared. "You're about to get slithered." Leonardo met the oncoming Cobra Commander face to face. Their swords clashed, sending sparks flying. Despite the Cobra Commander's larger size and brute strength, Leonardo held his ground. With a swift kick, he sent the man sprawling. "You fight like a turtle, slow and steady," the Cobra Commander spat, readying himself for another attack. But before he could strike, Michelangelo leaped onto the scene, his nunchucks blurring. In a graceful arc, he disarmed the thug, sending his weapon clattering to the ground. "Cowabunga!" he shouted triumphantly. Yet despite the turtles' best efforts, the Purple Dragons pressed their attack. As the battle raged, Leonardo couldn't help but feel a sense of unease. This was more than a simple gang fight. There was a mastermind at play, orchestrating everything from the shadows. "There's more going on here than meets the eye," he muttered, parrying a blow from one of the Cobra Commander's lieutenants. "We have to find the source of this signal." Donatello nodded, his gaze fixed on the thug holding the remote control. "I agree, Leo, but we have to take him down first." Donatello lunged forward, his bio staff extending and contracting in rapid succession, forcing the thugs to retreat. Seizing the opportunity, Leonardo and Raphael closed in, their swords and sais flashing in the dim light. Within seconds, the remaining Purple Dragons found themselves disarmed and pinned to the ground. Panting slightly, Donatello knelt beside the captured thug, his eyes narrowed in concentration as he searched for the device emitting the signal. "It's coming from his belt," he exclaimed, reaching for a small black box. "This must be it." As Donatello worked to disable the communication device, Michelangelo couldn't help but bask in the glow of victory. "Looks like the only slithering we're doing tonight is on our way to get pizza," he said with a grin. But the celebration was short-lived. Suddenly, the captured thug struggled free, knocking Donatello to the ground and making a run for it. "He's getting away!" Donatello cried, scrambling to his feet. Without hesitation, Leonardo sprang into action, launching himself towards the fleeing thug. With a graceful somersault, he landed in front of the man, blocking his path. "You're not going anywhere," Leonardo commanded, his voice firm but respectful. "Tell me who's behind all this and maybe I'll go easy on you," the thug sneered, spitting on the ground. "You wouldn't dare," he growled. "You take me in, you'll never find Big Mama Snake." With a sigh, Leonardo knew he wasn't going to get any answers here. He gestured to Raphael with his eyes, and without a word, Raphael understood. His says flashed in the dim light as he dashed forward, tackling the thug to the ground. As the other turtles watched, Leonardo and Raphael engaged in a fierce battle with the purple dragon's remaining forces. Swords clashed, says spun, and fists connected with flesh in a flurry of bone-jarring blows. The turtles fought with the precision and power honed from years of training, taking down each opponent with swift efficiency. Despite their skill, the turtles were quickly becoming overwhelmed. It was then that Michelangelo realized the key to victory. Instead of relying solely on their martial arts skills, they needed to work together, combining their powers with teamwork. Taking a deep breath, Michelangelo called out to his brothers, "Guys, now!" As one, they struck their weapons, combining in a dazzling display of synchronized combat. The purple dragons, stunned by the turtles' teamwork, began to falter. One by one, they fell, their weapons clattering to the pavement below. In the end, it was Michelangelo who delivered the final blow, his nunchaku connecting with the last thug's weapon, sending it flying from his grasp. "Looks like we win," he said with a sheepish grin. As the adrenaline began to fade, Leonardo couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. Despite the fact that they had defeated the purple dragons, he sensed that their battle was far from over. Kneeling beside the captured thugs, Leonardo pressed, "Who sent you? Who's really behind this?" The thug, bruised and battered, spat on the ground. "You'll never find Big Mama Snake," he snarled, his voice laced with venom. "She's gone for good." Before Leonardo could press further, the thug's eyes rolled back in his head and he slumped to the floor, unconscious. Leonardo felt a surge of anger. These thugs weren't just pawns in a game. They were real people with lives and families. And Big Mama Snake had used them as disposable tools to carry out her will. He turned to his brothers, his expression grim. "This is just the beginning," he vowed. "Big Mama Snake may be behind this, but there's someone else calling the shots. We have to find the puppet master." As the sky began to lighten, casting the city in the soft glow of dawn, the Ninja Turtles disappeared into the labyrinthine sewers. Beneath the bustling city, a new chapter in their battle for justice was about to unfold. And so the story continues, filled with thrilling adventures, epic battles, and light-hearted humor. Don't forget to subscribe for more exciting updates. Until next time, stay tuned.